Earlier this year, Greg reached out to us and said, hey, if you want to come turkey hunting, we'd love to host you. My buddy Dylan and I do a lot of turkey hunting, and we think we can put you guys on some turkey. So Josh had never been successful on a turkey hunt. I've only shot one turkey, so we're not seasoned turkey hunters by any means. The past turkey experiences I have had have been absolutely phenomenal, the interaction, the calling. So just to be able to go do this again was such an awesome opportunity.
The goal of this trip was to get me my first turkey. Never shot a turkey before. I've done a little bit of turkey hunting, made some bad attempts last year. It never came together. And this was a kind of a shoot Josh's first turkey mission. Plan A was to use the bow, and I don't know. I've been bow hunting a lot and I really wanted to get something with the bow, and quickly realized that shooting a turkey with a bow is a little more challenging.
And the first sit, it was absolutely textbook. We had Greg calling beside us, waited for 15, 20 minutes as the sun rose, and instantly you just hear this gobble back, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is gonna happen right away. It was so good. And then right through the trees, you see this strutted up turkey just puffed up looking around. And he comes closer, comes closer, comes closer. And I'm so fixated on filming. I don't know what Josh is doing beside me, but I'm just like, hey, this might actually happen. The turkey came closer, and as soon as he got like 25, 30 yards away, all of a sudden you see him go from puff to get narrow, and he starts looking around and just scurries off. And instantly, I think it was a wake-up call for Josh and for me too, just how quick things can change and how sometimes you just have to take a shot. And with archery, that's, Josh wasn't gonna take a shot he wasn't comfortable with. So that was our first encounter, and that was amazing.
I just didn't know. I didn't know how good their sight was. I didn't know how spooked they got. And I could hear him whispering from the other shack that I should shoot, and just it didn't come together. So that was a hard lesson learned right away, that these things can see super good. Doing this and drawing back is a super difficult thing to do with turkeys there. And yeah, at that point, it was kind of, well, if I'm gonna get one of these things, it's probably better done with a shotgun, for the first time anyhow.
Yeah. Then we went to the next spot for the afternoon sit with Dylan. An amazing field we were set up at. He put the decoys out in the middle. We were sitting in this wooden box blind, had a great line of sight, but there was a frame in the corner of the box. And in hindsight, I mean, it's always easier in hindsight, but we would have set up differently. But within minutes of Dylan setting the decoy, all of a sudden we saw these 8 jakes. I didn't know what they were. I thought they were hens. I just knew they were turkeys. I'm not enough of a turkey expert to know. And we're getting quiet. I'm filming them. And then all of a sudden I look over to the left, and there's 2 toms. I thought they were toms. They were just bigger jakes, puffed up, coming towards us. And all of a sudden I'm like, Josh, over there, those are the ones that we're gonna shoot. So then Josh and I are looking over there. I'd slid the tripod over, they come closer. And in the meantime, these other 8, which turned out to be jakes, came over and were now within shooting range of Josh over there. I didn't even know they were there. It was just completely frantic. Josh was looking at turkeys on the right, I was looking at turkeys on the left, and all of a sudden those 2 strutted up jakes were right behind the pole, and I'm telling Josh, do not shoot, do not shoot, do not shoot.
Oh, don't do it. Yeah, I don't have a shot.
I was ready to take a shot, and we didn't have a shot with the camera. So we're whispering back and forth. I need to take a shot. Jay didn't have an angle. I look over at the camera, and I see that on the monitor, it's literally just a brace in the wall, and there's no turkeys. So waited. The turkeys started to get a little bit agitated as we were bickering back and forth, and they started to move around. So they were taking off, and I didn't really have a shot other than the last turkey that was just starting to run, which was, fortunately they were running into Jay's range,
And it's that fine line of, are we going to sacrifice it to get the video shot, or are we going to shoot the turkeys? And all of a sudden, Josh is fired. The turkeys are running everywhere. I thought he was shooting at the turkeys to the left. He was shooting at the turkeys over the right.
You hit the one, hit him again, Josh, hit him again.
I didn't hit that one. I hit the one over here, Jay.
And I'm like, Josh, did you not hit one? And we look to the right and Josh's turkey's flopping over there, and it's like, we just doubled.
Oh, geez.
I had to.
Those were all Jake's too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I wasn't even looking at those. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely insane.
I saw beards on all of them.
Yeah.
I just had to.
Oh my goodness, dude.
We didn't really get it on film, but I think the GoPro footage on the top kind of captures the franticness of it, and it's just a reminder of how challenging it can be sometimes when you're trying to document these things. But I think it kind of tells the story of what turkey hunting is.
Oh.
Is this yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
That's a giant.
Is that a decent one?
That's a good one. That's a nice chicken.
Oh my goodness. That was just pandemonium, Josh. Just ridiculousness.
Absolute chaos.
Dude, your first turkey.
That was insane. Unreal. Like, how many birds was that? That was like a dozen birds.
Thank you, Dylan.
No problem.
You're the man.
Oh,
So would that take 10
That was so
sitting?
fast.
so
Not even?
fast.
Oh,
Let's do it again.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unreal. Show me your bird.
Shaking a little bit.
Show him off to me.
All right, here's the bird I got. Let's show him off a little bit. He's got a nice noggin on him. Nothing too colored up, but he's nice and white. He's got a good nose noodle, which is mostly what I was after. Fortunately, he's still got a beard on him,
He does.
which is good. I think I'll make an earring out of this one. It's kind of cool now to have just the one earring. I've got some holes back from my emo days, so we'll probably do a little bit of that. And I'm gonna pretend that this is the spur here. I'm not gonna bother measuring this one. Apparently that's what people do. But yeah, this is a cool bird. It's just amazing to see like a furry animal, or a feathery animal, and then these dinosaur legs that are hard as rock. Like, these are scales. It's pretty cool. Big fan on them. I'm gonna have to probably make I don't know what I'm gonna make out of these, but
A fan?
make a big fan. Tie some marabou jigs. This is actually pretty decent for some marabou.
Yeah.
Like, these are beautiful. I'm for sure gonna keep some of these, and this stuff here. This is gonna make for some good bass fishing material here. Yeah, super sweet.
Good job, buddy.
I like this.
That was exciting.
So
Holy
cool.
smokes.
Yeah, it just happens so fast, which is kind of how it goes. But it's not like, man, it's not like anything else really. Like, when you're deer hunting, you have an opportunity, unless the deer is looking right at you, you have some forgiveness, right? And these guys, I feel, they've got a lock on you for sure.
Yeah.
But being in a blind helps a lot, because we can move around, make slight movements below the blind, but
Big time.
Unreal. Like, there's just turkeys coming from each side. I couldn't believe how fast that happened. Amazing big bird. We're gonna be cooking some up at the hunt camp. Unreal.
tag these birds and get some turkey soup going.
Absolutely. All right, we're back from our magical morning with Dylan. We doubled, like, as you saw, it was frantic, very, very frantic, but we're now in Josh's kitchen, which is actually just the deck of hunt camp.
The old deck kitchen trick.
What's on the menu, Josh?
Well, currently we've got bacon, and so one thing I kind of wanted to do for a while here now is make a sandwich with one of the most beautiful pieces of bread I think known to humanity, and it's called a Persian. And what that is you can only really find a Persian in Thunder Bay, and it's like a cinnamon bun, and they put this beautiful little straw raspberry kind of like icing on it. And we're not using the icing today, but we're gonna use that Persian as a bun for a spicy fried bacon turkey, kind of like a BLT, but with kind of more stuff going on. So it's like a fried chicken and waffles, fried turkey and waffles, all together on an amazing sandwich, tomato, lettuce.
Amazing.
Yeah, like
Amazing.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
All right, I'm going to supervise. It's always a treat when I allow Josh to cook for me. It's always
So rude.
It's always a treat when Josh cooks for me. And I've only had wild turkey a couple times, so very excited. This is like as fresh as it gets. And we're using the spicy catch and cook today. So it'll be good.
Yeah, I totally forgot that part. Of course we're coating the turkey in catch and cook. Wow, tongue twister. All right, so this thing's gonna go together pretty quickly. We've got our catch and cook. We're not gonna use the original today. We're actually gonna use the spicy version, which we mixed up. It's not on the market yet, but it will be soon. And we've got our beautiful, freshly harvested turkey breast. And this thing's gonna get sliced up a little bit. We're gonna dip it. We're gonna go beer as the wet first, and then into the catch and cook. And then the sandwich gets assembled. So after that thing's deep fried, we're gonna layer that Persian bun with some mayonnaise, some tomato. Instead of lettuce, we are using these beautiful ramps, which are wild leeks, wild onions essentially, that we found just in the turkey woods over here earlier today. So these are gonna go on there and offer that beautiful sort of green, fresh hit, but they're also spicy. So we're gonna put that all in the bun. Turkey breast is gonna go on top of that tomato, the ramps, a bit of cheese on there as well, and bacon, as you can see right here. And we're gonna have ourselves an amazing Persian turkey, fresh wild turkey sandwich.
Boom.
In the woods.
Amazing. Okay, cool. You're gonna just slice it now?
Yeah.
Well guys, that is a wrap for Turkey Camp 2021. These sandwiches are just wrapping up. Show me, Greg. Look at that. Unbelievable. Good times. You got your tomato. You got your wild leeks. You got your wild turkey. You got your bacon that's not very wild. And your Persian straight from Thunder Bay.
Wild Persian.
Look at all the layers to that.
The biggest reward out of all of this is getting to meet some cool people, gaining some new experiences, and tasting this amazing organic food, which we got to eat, and it was wicked.
Yeah, just such a good experience, and I understand why turkey hunting is so addictive, and Josh being able to put together that amazing turkey sandwich at the end of the trip, and yeah, as Josh had mentioned, just, you know, meeting amazing people. Greg and Dylan were phenomenal hosts. We're so thankful to do that, and hopefully we can go back again one day. It was an amazing journey, and every hunting experience is just so new to me, and yeah, I love turkeys.
Give us your best call.